Ladies and gentlemen, meet Pissy Pepper. Now, Pissy Pepper is very upset with the black community because of our reaction to a little white boy who decided to be disrespectful and lack personal boundaries when he decided to blow the candles out on somebody else's fucking birthday cake. And Pissy Pepper was so upset that she decided to go on a racist tirade, especially towards black women and how we raise our children. Now, if you know me, one thing I keep is a motherfucking CVS linked receipt. So I want you to go grab your snacks and come right back.
Hear that we're being called a dirty palm bitch, a little kid, for blowing candles out on somebody else's cake because he's a white kid. And the black kid would walk him like a dog, walk him like a dog. You know what? Because that's what you teach your fucking kids. You teach your kids to be fucking violent. Then you get up here and the fucking video gets 600,000 views promoting violence to little white kids.
You call him a nigger, the child?
The fuck you talking
Did you
about?
call the child the nigger word?
None of your fucking business.
It is my own business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
She has now raised $700,000 from the initial $250,000 for calling a 5-year-old the N-word. And soon she'll be at $1 million.
Assured, all the money has gone to me.
And you fucking wonder why people have black fatigue. And you fucking wonder why we've had enough of your ghetto-ass fucking bullshit. Black women raise violent black boys.
Carissa Nash was home when this happened at her door.
It was terrifying.
A neighborhood boy angrily knocking and lashing a whip at her door.
When I look on the doorbell camera, I can see, he actually has a whip.
The family says this started Thursday after school when their daughter and the neighborhood boy were walking back home.
This one particular kid was hitting the girls with the skateboard, and she retaliated and hit him back. One of the other kids pushed him in some water, pushed him from behind. He fell into a puddle of water. When he got up, the first person he seen was our daughter, so he assumed that she did it.
They walked over to confront the boy's dad about this.
As soon as he opens the door, I see that he has a weapon behind his back, and he's leaning up against the doorway.
He tries to show the neighbor what happened, but told him to get away. After the discussion got heated, Nash says the neighbor fired off a shot.
Oh my God!
His daughter was standing behind him in the doorway. She could have easily been hit by the bullet.
The Columbine shooting on April 20, 1999 at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado, occurred when two teens went on a shooting spree, killing 13 people and wounding more than 20 others, before turning their guns on themselves and committing suicide.
The father of a school shooter has appeared in court, hoping to get his charges dismissed after buying his son a rifle that was used to take the lives of 4 people. Colin Gray is currently facing 29 counts after prosecutors say he bought his son a rifle for Christmas that was later used in a deadly school shooting at the Appalachia High School. His son Colt was fascinated by school shooters, which his father knew about. Colt even asked his father to buy him more ammunition in the months leading up to the shooting, which Colin purchased for him.
Middle school children, students, Florida, middle school. They have now been arrested and accused of plotting a Columbine-style shooting. Let's put up the pictures. Their pictures have already been profiled publicly. Connor Pruitt, 13, and Philip Bird, 14.
The shooter has been identified as 17-year-old Dylan Butler, a student at Perry High School. Butler was armed with a pump-action shotgun and a small caliber handgun. Butler also made a number of social media posts in and around the time of the shooting. Law enforcement is working to secure those pieces of evidence. All evidence thus far suggests that Butler acted alone.
More details are emerging about the shooter at Florida State University, who caused the deaths of 2 people and hospitalized 5 others, according to reports. 20-year-old Phoenix Eichner is a student at FSU and the son of a deputy sheriff in Leon County. He used one of her department's guns. He was also on the local sheriff's youth advisory committee, which allows him to use his mother's weapon and other weapons. On Thursday noon, he walked into the FSU campus holding a handgun.
Roof was charged with murdering 9 members of the Mother Emanuel Church when he opened fire inside the church in a racially motivated attack. Due to the fact that South Carolina doesn't have a hate crimes law, Roof was charged on the federal level. Roof was ultimately convicted on 33 federal hate crimes.
At 9:30 in the morning on December 14, 2012, 20-year-old Adam Lanza walked into his mother's bedroom and shot the 52-year-old 4 times in the head with a .22 caliber rifle. He took a rifle, 2 handguns, and 10 magazines, each filled with 30 rounds of ammunition, and drove her black 2010 Honda Civic to Sandy Hook Elementary School. Wearing all black clothes, yellow earplugs, sunglasses, a black hat, and a green utility vest, Lanza shot his way through the school's glass pane entrance at 9:35 a.m. At that exact moment, the school was giving morning announcements to the 456 children aged 5 through 10 who were enrolled. Witnesses later reported hearing Lanza's initial shots through the intercom speaker, not realizing what the noise was.
I just want to show you before we finish just a picture of your sister, Della. That's her just before she died. Beautiful young girl with her whole life at her. What do you feel when you look at that?
I feel like I don't deserve to be shown that picture.
What do you mean?
I am the reason why every picture of my sister, only of her as a girl. I am the reason why there are no pictures of her at age 5 or 6 or 7. The reason why that you will never have new pictures of her.
Did you kill your mother?
Yeah.
You killed your mother. Are you sorry that your mother's dead?
Yes.
Why?
I feel bad for doing it.
But at the time you laughed. Why feel bad now?
No, I think it was a stupid thing to do.
Did she make a noise?
I couldn't just hear the hammer hitting her head.
You don't feel bad about killing anyone?
Not personally, that I've personally done myself, no.
To kill my mother since I was 8 years old. Later, I'm up living with my grandparents in the mountains, and 10 months later, I'm murdered.
In November 1974, Joseph Callinger and his 12-year-old son Michael began a 6-week rampage across Philadelphia, Baltimore, and New Jersey. They posed as salesmen, then robbed, assaulted, and sexually abused 4 families. But that wasn't the worst part. Just weeks after Joseph took out a large life insurance policy on his other son, Joseph Jr., the boy was found dead in an abandoned building.
I'm here serving a 5 to 20-year sentence for sexually molestation of 4 boys, the ages of 4 to 12.
Wayne has been here for more than 10 years and perhaps has 10 more to do. He scored 40 on the psychopathy checklist. It's the maximum possible.
Black people are the overwhelming majority in violent attacks? Really? Go to the FBI's website and pull up crime in the United States and break it down by demographics. You will get this table, which is how many people are convicted for a crime by race. And you'll notice down at the bottom it says violent crime, which is everything from moida to rape, robbery, aggravated assault, burglary, larceny, theft, motor vehicle theft, and arson. It's all of those. And guess who's at the top? Because those are numbers, and you can see which number is biggest, right? But if you scroll over to a much smaller, easier to comprehend number, which is the percentages, you'll notice down there it says 67% for white people and only 30% for black people. So you're right, statistics don't lie. You do. White people commit more crimes, more violent crimes in the United States than all other demographics put together.
But I would like to say what scares us is I think we hear violence.
The young lady said she's afraid of violence. And isn't it sad that we who have been the victims of so much violence, now whites fear violence from us? We do not have a history of killing white people. White people have a history of killing us. See? And what you fear, may I say this, sir? What you fear, and it's a deep guilt thing, that white folks suffer. You are afraid that if we ever come to power, we will do to you and your fathers what you and your people have done to us. And I think you are judging us by the state of your own mind, and that is not necessarily the mind of black people.
I'll be damned. I dare your little black son try to dog walk my little white son. I dare you to try that shit. Because we won't fucking put up with it. You think his white parents are just gonna fucking stand there and let that shit happen?
Now, Pepper, you're definitely wearing the right hat, because I know a chicken shit bitch when I see one. See, it's real easy for bitches like you to talk cash money shit to black people behind that fucking screen. So see, what I would like to do is to cordially invite you to say that bullshit to this black woman's face. Now, the moment you touch down in Miami, I want you to send me a DM so we can let the dog walking commence for both you and your little active shooter in training. I look forward to the meet and greet. Have a great day.
Tired of white folks trying to train wild animals. Train your kids. How about that? Train them. Sit, stay, leave the gun at home.